All right, from here on out, one of the main building techniques that we're going to focus on is coil building. It's the most versatile building technique of any building technique in ceramics. If you can coil build well, you can build anything. Any pot, you could even build a sculpture. You could even just start coiling up and build an entire figure. So some of you will pick up on this quicker than others. Some of you may take quite a while to figure out how to coil build efficiently and successfully, but you just have to stick with it. You can't get discouraged. So I'm going to cut a little piece of clay off of this block here, because all I need to do is make a base for the coil pot. And a base is made by making a slab. So I'm going to work this into kind of a round cookie, and the center is going to be thinner than the edges. That way, when I throw it down to kind of stretch it thin, everything will end up being the same thickness. Whereas if I don't make the edges thicker, it'll be like a slug. It'll be thicker in the middle and the edges will be really thin, all right? So, now we don't want the base of our coil pot to be too big. If the base is too big, then you're gonna have to use so much coil to go around and around and around, and you're not gonna gain much height, all right? What I want these coil pots that you're gonna build to be is I want them to be over 10 inches and under 18 inches tall. And at some point I want them to come in or have a shoulder. So that's gonna kind of be what we're focused on. I'm just gonna trace this lid to my slip container. Looks like it's about between 4 and 5 inches around. This way it's kind of big enough so that I can kind of manage coil building off of it, but it's not too big where it's really gonna slow me down. I'm gonna take this scrap, I'm gonna wad it up into a tight little ball, and I'm gonna put it in my scrap clay bag, which I'm gonna make sure is wrapped up really, really nice and tight. All right, so now my base is prepared. The next thing I want to do before I start building is I want to put my base on a separate board, a small board to work off of. Probably that small square board I gave you is a great board to work off of. All right, my base is ready. Remember, I'm going to try to go up, maybe a little bit out, and then in. Now, if you start too small, basically your coil pots just want to go out and fall over. The tendency when you coil build is to go out. It's really easy to go out. So we need to work on going up. It'll naturally kind of want to go out, and then we want to kind of come in, all right? So a shoulder pot over 10 inches tall, under 18 inches tall with a shoulder. Ultimately, for this assignment, I want you guys to make 2 of them. So it is a hard deal to learn coil building, so you're going to have to really persevere here. Ask questions, really pay attention to the videos, okay?